Good morning, boys. Let's start a new chapter, Pythagoras Theorem, and let's start with the question. We know Pythagoras Theorem. Pythagoras Theorem is applicable only for right angle triangle, and we know that hypotenuse square is equal to side 1 square plus side 2 square. That's basically it. So now let's read the question which is given and let's see how this works. I'm repeating, hypotenuse square is equal to side 1 square plus side 2 square. Let's read the question. It says a ladder 13-meter long rests against a vertical wall. So this is AC is my ladder and it is 13-meter long. It rests against a vertical wall. This is a vertical wall. If the foot of the ladder, which is point C, this is the foot of the ladder, is 5 meter from the foot of the wall. The foot of the wall is B, and so this is 5 meter away. Find the distance of the other end of the ladder from the ground. So this is my ground. I need to find the distance of A from ground, which is AB. So as per the question, I need to find AB. What is important in this question is a rough diagram which will help you understand, and whenever you draw a diagram, ensuring that you draw this 90-degree symbol, that's mandatory. This is worth 1 mark. So let's move on. So we will write in a right triangle ABC using Pythagoras theorem. We have 13 square is equal to AB. Let's call it x. X square plus 5 square. X square is equal to 169 minus 25, which means x square is equal to 144. Therefore, x is equal to 12 meter. Therefore, the other end of the ladder is 12 meter away from the ground. That's it. Let's move on. So let's move on. The next question that we solve is question number 4. This is a rough diagram from the question. I've just written the details. AD is equal to 13, DC is equal to 12, and BC is equal to 3. We need to calculate AB. Now let's see which right angle triangle AB is a part of. AB is a part of right triangle ABD, but I don't know two lengths. I don't know BD, which means I can't use Pythagoras theorem yet. Let's look at the second right angle triangle DCB. Yes, I have two sides, which mean I can find the third side. So let's start writing in right triangle BCD using Pythagoras theorem. What do I get? I get hypotenuse, which is BD. So BD square is equal to 12 square plus 3 square, which is 144 plus 9. Therefore, BD is equal to square root of 153. So this is 153, square root of 153 centimeter. I'm not calculating it because I know when I apply Pythagoras theorem again, I will have to square it in any case. So now in right triangle ABD using Pythagoras theorem, what do I get? I get AD square, which is 13 square, is equal to square root 153 square plus AB square, which means 169 minus 153 is equal to AB square, which is equal to 16. Therefore, AB is equal to square root of 16, which is 4 centimeter. Let's read the question, what they need me to calculate. Calculate length of AB. AB is 4 centimeter. I ensure that I write my unit as well. So I made a rough diagram for question number 6. It says AB is 8, BC is 6, AC is 3. I need to calculate OC. So let OC equal to X centimeter, because everything is given in centimeter, and AO is equal to Y centimeter. So I see two right triangles, so let's apply Pythagoras theorem in both. So in right triangle AOC, using Pythagoras theorem, what will I get? I will get 3 square is equal to x square plus y square. Perfect. Which means y square is equal to 9 minus x square. Perfect. Let's use Pythagoras theorem in the second right triangle. In right triangle AOB, using Pythagoras theorem, let's see what do I get. So in this triangle, if I use Pythagoras theorem, I get 8 square is equal to 6 plus x whole square, which is OB square, plus AO square, which is y square. Now let's call this equation number 1, where y square is equal to 9 minus x square. So put y square is equal to 9 minus x square in my second equation in 2, and I get 8 square, that's 64, is equal to, let's open, that's 36 plus x square plus 12x plus 9 minus x square. Instead of y square, I've just put 9 minus x square. So x square and x square gets cancelled, and I'm left with 64 is equal to 36 plus 9, that's 45 plus 12x, which means 12x is equal to 64 minus 45, that's 19. So 12x is equal to 19, therefore x is equal to 19 upon 12 centimeter. Therefore, x is equal to 17 upon 12 centimeter. Let's read the question. What do they need me to calculate? They need to calculate OC, which is x. Therefore, OC is equal to 17 upon 12 centimeter. Thank you. So this brings me to the next question, which is we are solving, which is question number 7. So question 7 says in a triangle ABC, AB is equal to AC is equal to x. So it's an isosceles triangle. AB is equal to AC is equal to x. BC is equal to 10, and the area is 60 centimeters square. Since we are looking at a chapter which is Pythagoras theorem and the area is given, we know area is equal to half into base into height. So let's make the height. So I make my height here, and this makes an angle of 90 degree, right? So let's write this down. Let height is equal to AD is equal to, let's say you want to give it a name, is equal to h variable, h centimeter. So this is h. We have constructed height. Now since this is a isosceles triangle, we know a property of an isosceles triangle, which means in an isosceles triangle the altitude is, which is height, is also equal to the median. Altitude is equal to median. Since in an isosceles triangle, altitude, which is also known as a height, is equal to median, which means BD is equal to DC is equal to BC upon 2 equal to 5 centimeter, which means BD and DC are equal, and they are equal to 5 centimeter. Now uh, let's see if we can solve something. The other relationship which is given is area is equal to half is equal to 60 centimeters square. We know that area is equal to half into base, which is BC, into height, which is AD. Let's substitute values. Area is equal to 60 is equal to half into BC. BC is 10 into AD, which is H, which means this is 2, 5. 5H is equal to 60, which means H is equal to 12 centimeter. So H is 12 centimeter. Now let's see what they wanted us to calculate X. So now in a right triangle ABD, using Pythagoras theorem, what do I get? I get x square is equal to 5 square plus 12 square. X square is equal to 25 plus 144. X square is equal to 169. Therefore, x is equal to square root of 169, which is equal to